Before we get started, think about where you set your bag down when you get home from a long day of work. Is it on a chair or table or the ground? Why is that table there? What wall determined its placement? The decisions of architects ripple through our daily lives, determining large patterns of how we move by sometimes innocuous shapes or walls, halls, or doors. The Irolo Senior Housing Complex, completed in 2002 to provide affordable housing for the aging population of Los Angeles' Koreatown, poses a sharp architectural question. How does an architect effectively design a living space for people she will never meet? What are the simplest tools she can use to indicate how she means for a space to be used? I visited Irolo, now 8 years old, to find out how architect Alice Kim's tools have performed.
But we actually wanted them to feel that they're inhabiting a place of refuge.
Here Alice Kim explains her aims for the site.
Koreatown is pretty chaotic and cacophonous. For the elderly, we just felt like you need kind of a place of repose.
Manager Angela Che speaks to how residents experience the space.
Inside is very comfortable and quiet.
Our favorite space in that project is actually a roof terrace. You get a view over the rooftops of the surrounding neighborhood, and so really the view becomes about the sky.
How come it's in a hall just when it was raining? Nobody stay there. Open it all way. It's no good. I think it's some glass roof ceiling, so they stay there.
A lot of the elderly also, they really like to gather a lot, and so we just wanted to make sure that we provided enough spaces inside and outside where they could gather.
This day doesn't have a chair, doesn't have a table. They just a little stay because in the leg cannot longer. Sometimes they like old building and the new building is the bridge. They like to sit there because windy or through windy.
In such a spare space, where even a couple benches would have made a big difference, how does memorabilia the residents bring with them from their lives fit in?
That tension is always there, and it's certainly very apparent in the design process when you're in a multifamily, which becomes more abstract, and it's really, you're designing for people who are not known to you. So it's more, I think there's more uniformity across it. In terms of the people who use it, some of them probably hate it. So they kind of like go into their unit and they dress it up as best they can. But you can also look at kind of spareness and abstraction as just providing a canvas for people to do whatever they want with.
While Irolo doesn't have the convivial courtyard community Kim had in mind, the large open space does have a familiar ring and has provided one major benefit to residents.
Did you see Korean house? Okay, I remember gate here, and then the hall, come in house and take shoes here, and then here kitchen, and then here garden.
The building here is built...
Yeah, it looks like Korean style. Room is out and space in the center. Who come in, who go out, they knew. Around 20%, 30% person is always open door, the room door. They believe each other.